Hello everyone, I am just going to go into direct channeling today of my master guide. So just give me a couple of moments and we will see what the message is that wants to come forward in this energy. Who are you becoming? What have you been working toward? As you move through the growth of the self, there are many times in which you wish to turn away from your own reflection, the reflection that has been told to you by many that is undesirable, and yet there it is, there it is, staring back at you each time you look in the mirror. It is unwavering. It is always there, just waiting for an opportunity to speak, to be seen, to be heard. And yet, you do not listen. You push it back down inside yourself and pretend that it does not exist. You pretend that you are not that. You hold yourself within a vision of the expectation of who you want to be, when in fact you cannot be that without the acceptance of all that you are, without recognizing the reflection. The mask that you wear to conceal the truth of the experiences that you have had is beginning to crack. And as it cracks, you will recognize parts of yourself that wish to step forward. There will also be parts of yourself that you do not recognize, nor do you want to. For these are parts that you have buried deep within, that were given the label of bad or unacceptable. Your desires that you have pushed deep down within yourself are beginning to rise, and they are rising with such pressure that you will no longer be able to contain them, for they are a part of you, and they are necessary for you to be whole. We do not say that you are not whole, for certainly you are a whole being. However, you do not allow yourself to experience yourself in its wholeness, the wholeness of all things, the holiness that you are. You have been taught to hide your desires as though they were not valuable enough to be seen. Your beliefs that were given to you have held you in suspension, in a state of suspension between worlds. This state of suspension that you are in is a state of uncertainty, a state of repeating the patterns and living in a place that does not serve your highest good. You came here to make a change, to be the change, and you are ready. We are so proud of all that you have uncovered within yourself, and you are almost there. You have looked deeply within, and there have been parts of you that you have found undesirable. But within that rejection of those parts, they are only buried deeper. Allow yourself to embrace all that you are. You are simply here in an experience to create a new world. And within creating a new world, it is necessary for you to experience what you do not want, so you do not bring that energy into the new cycle of creation. That is the reason for the experience, for the wisdom to not repeat it. It is not to hold on to it. It is not to reject it. It is not to pretend that it never happened. It is to embrace it, to forgive it, to have compassion for it, in order to raise it into a higher frequency, to create the new world that you are ready to enter. You are more ready than you realize. And you will find over the next days and weeks that you may have many changes and shifts as you move through these changes, move through them with compassion, with love, not only for others, but for yourself. To not hold yourself to such a standard that you feel you are constantly and consistently failing to meet. The only standard to hold yourself to is love. To live through your heart. To live through that gateway. To create there. You know your abilities. And you ask the question of, why am I still here? The answer is simple. You are here because you do not feel that you are deserving of all that is ready to come to you. It is time to go deep within the heart, to feel yourself, to feel the love that you have, to feel the love that others feel when they are in your presence. For you are love. Allow yourself to feel it, to follow it. Then you will see your own creation, and you will be astounded at the beauty of your own truth. That is all. Namaste. That was my master guide. I have not been channeling my master guide, and I'm not sure why, and it was brought back to my attention. I've been so busy channeling all these other deities and angels and dragons and Palladians and Arcturians and different beings that I kind of set my own master guide aside. And when I prepared to go on vacation, I was told to go through a lot of my old channelings, because a lot of you are struggling with your own life here, your own self, with how to move forward. So I posted, and you will see them, the different messages. I think there's 18 channelings that I put out while I am away, and they start. They might even have started by the time I post this, but you will see them and what I went through with channeling my master guide. And when I had difficulty, I would channel my master guide, or sometimes they would bring me encouragement, but always encouragement and support. And my master guide is Oriental, and when I got into really channeling, really deep channeling, my voice changed. I don't find that happens with myself now, that it is more of a streamline that comes through for me. Sometimes my voice will change slightly, but it is not in the same way. And you will notice that within those channelings sometimes, how my voice really changed, because they just completely took me over. I was no more me, although I still had control of being able to, push them out of my body, because of course it is my avatar. So my master guide wanted to come through and channel to me today before I go on vacation, and I have posted all of those readings, and I will pop on when I have a chance when I am on vacation to do a quick new channeling for you guys if there is something that does come up. But we are really being asked to embrace ourselves, to love ourselves, to forgive ourselves, to own who we are. That we are that. We are chosen because we are that. Okay? We don't have to overcome who we are. We have to be who we are in order to move into that new frequency of love. And I feel emotional as I speak about that, because we work so hard to be something that we're not. And all we have to do is be ourselves. That is what is needed here. We need to be ourselves to change the world, to change our world where we exist. That's the key. To be ourselves. It's hard for us to do because we feel that we will have repercussions. And we may have repercussions at first, but those repercussions will come because we are judging ourselves, our fear of stepping into that. So the more that we step into that, the more those repercussions will fall away. The more we release the doubt, and it's more of a transmuting of the energy, right? That fear that we have within us. The more we become ourselves, the less resistance and the less control we experience within our life. And we are able to create what we desire, what we deserve from our own heart. And I love that they said that you will see who you truly are through your own creation. I can't wait to see what you create in that beauty, because I feel your energy and I know the beauty of who you are, and I want you to know the beauty of who you are. Araskinai katai, araskinai katai, aranaya tosh katai, krosh katai, aratikaya, tuk awa anakiyaya tosh kata, awa anikaya, arotikash kata, tikash kata, tikash kata. Thank you guys. So I'm not surprised either with everything that has come through for me. Like, my master guide is Oriental and I'm called the Dragon Mother. Like, everything is just really coming together for me into showing me who I have always been. And the resistance that has come with that. And as each part comes in and different parts come back again and I recall different things, I see that it's been there all along. I just refuse to see it. And with me saying this, remember, I am you and you are me. I am your reflection and you are mine. So let's reflect the beauty of the love that exists within us and create that beautiful, beautiful world that is waiting for us. Until next time, please remember to always let love be your guide.